Now we're going to take a look at the defensive concept in basketball. As my basketball coach, Mr. Kavun, noted, Mr. Kavun is a former professional basketball player and a player who still plays at very high levels. He noted that defense can win teams' games. And I believe this is completely true because a team that plays great defense throughout the whole game, even if their offense is not that great, they can still win the game fairly easily if they put all their effort and all their heart into the defense. So let's take a look at the defensive posture. So in the defensive posture, similarly to the offensive stance, you want to be quite low. So you want to bend your knees and have your back straight. So as you can see, my back right now is not arched or anything. It's completely straight, just like that. My knees are slightly more bent than they are in the offensive stance. And all I do is I always look up at the ball. You don't want to lose eye contact with the ball because you have to be ready for anything and whatever it might be. Wherever the ball is going to move, you're going to move with it. So you want to be low with your eyes up. You want to put your arms out to potentially deflect any ball that's coming towards you, to maybe steal. And you want to move with slide steps like that. So let's say I'm guarding a person who is moving this direction. I'm going to be with my arms out moving this direction. If he's moving that direction, I'll move with him like that. So this is for if you're guarding the ball handler. And just a quick little heads up, this is something you should know. If you're not guarding the ball handler and you're guarding a person next to the ball handler, you want to put one hand on him and one hand to the side of him. So if you're guarding the person to the right, to the left of the ball handler, you want to stay between him and the ball handler and put your left hand just like that. We took a look at the defensive posture and some things you have to keep an eye on in defense. I just want to remind everyone that it's very important to practice your defensive skills and your defensive stance, because although it might be quite hard at first, and it's going to take a lot of stamina and a lot of effort, just keep practicing the defensive posture because like I said before, it can win you games. A team that is very good at defense is most probably going to win most of their games. So now that we took a look at defense, and I want to remind you again, keep practicing, let's take a look at our next concept. These three concepts covered, let's dive right into our last lesson, passing. Similarly to defense, passing, simple and effective passing can really win you games. And in this little tutorial, we're not going to be teaching you any of the flashy passes like the elbow pass. We're not going to teach you about the between the leg pass or anything like that, because before you start doing those exercises and those types of passes, you really want to get good at the simple types of passes. And we're going to be taking a look at the chest pass as well as the bounce pass. The chest pass is probably the most simple type of pass in basketball. Just like its name suggests, it's a pass where you get the ball and you pass it towards your teammate from your chest. So I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to be passing with my right. Any left-handed person can be passing with his left, such as my friend John here. And they're going to demonstrate how you do a simple chest pass in just a bit after I explain the basics of it. So in the chest pass, let's say I'm a right-handed person. What I want to do is I want to bring the ball with the power that's needed for me. If John is right next to me, I probably don't want to smash the ball on his chest. I probably just want to pass a simple pass towards him. What I want to do is in order to gain power, I bring my right leg, I keep my left leg in its place, I bring my right leg forward, and from my chest, I pass. And I pass, boom, and I follow through with my hands, with both of my hands. I'm pushing the ball towards him. Remember, you don't want to push it with your palms. You want to throw it with your fingertips and those little buds on your fingers. So we're going to get a left-handed person passing to a right-handed person. We're going to show how they're passing the chest passes to each other. Very simple. I would advise you guys to practice with maybe a wall, with a fellow player, with a fellow teammate, and just keep on passing. Do about 100 passes. It might sound a lot, but really you will get the rhythm, and it's really gonna go fast quickly, and it's very, very effective. You really need to perfect it. And let's get a nice representation of how it will look. we reached our last lesson of today, the last task that we're going to be teaching you today. It's been a nice journey. It's been a nice tutorial lesson. I'm really glad to have my friends John and Raj here by my side. But we're not done yet. We still have one more pass to go, and that is the bounce pass. Now, I would say it is probably a little bit more difficult than the chest pass. So again, as to all of the things we learned today, if it doesn't go well the first time, just keep practicing. It doesn't matter. I failed, he failed, we all failed at first. And we keep failing, and it's all good. We just keep practicing until we perfect our moves. In the chest pass, very similarly to in the bounce pass, very similarly to the chest pass, you want to step forward, this time not passing towards your teammate. You want to pass between you and your teammate on the ground, so then the ball will bounce on the ground and bounce to the other teammate. Basically, you want to put as much power as you think is needed. So let's say John is standing about 5 meters away from Raz. Obviously right now he's not, but in a game, let's say they're standing 5 meters apart, John will probably want to put a little bit more power than he will if he's standing just 1 meter away from Raz. So you really have to think about how far are you from your player, when do you want to execute the bounce pass, and really how are you going to do it correctly. So, like I said before, you're stepping forward, like in the chest pass, you're bouncing it on the ground, strong enough for it to reach your teammate. The bounce pass is mostly effective for pick and rolls, for passes that you don't want to be intercepted as easily, and it is mostly for shorter kind of passes. The chest pass is mostly for longer passes, for more accurate, but at the same time more dangerous passes, because the defender can read them and intercept them a little bit with more ease than he will in a bounce pass. So again, a left-handed person and a right-handed person, they're going to be showing you exactly how to perform the bounce pass, and let's take a look and hopefully you can learn. We learned all of the basic concepts that I think you guys should know in order to start your journey to being a basketball player. It's been a nice ride. I actually really enjoyed doing this, and I hope you, everyone watching, enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for allowing me to help you start your basketball journey and career. And I really hope that you guys are going to love basketball as much as we do. Practice it as much as you can. And really, basketball is a way to escape from your problems, to explore your creativity, and just have a lot of fun. It would be very much appreciated if you could like the video. Only takes a couple of seconds. It would be very much appreciated. And I would really like it if you could subscribe to the channel, as well as maybe leave a comment and say what you liked about the video, what you think maybe could have been improved, because I'm sure I'm sure there's always something that can be improved. Once again, thank you very much to John and Raz for helping me. This video could not have been the same without them. So I want to see in the comments, thank you John and thank you Raz. And hopefully we can have more videos like these in the future. We love you guys, and we hope that you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Bye bye.